I've had a few allergies over my lifetime. Some of you watching this video probably have them too. So yay, we'll suffer together. Fun. But my allergies right now aren't too bad. One frustrating thing is my sister thinks I might be allergic to the skin of fruits like apples and peaches and nectarines, because when I eat them without the skin, I'm perfectly fine. But when I bite into a whole apple or peach with the skin, my throat itches so bad that I kinda wanna stab it with a knife. But without dying. I'm not dying because I bit into a peach. That would be both sad and completely stupid. Like I'd be in heaven and God would ask, Liz, you're only 16. Why are you here so early? And I'd be like, I stabbed myself because of a peach. I haven't had this allergy confirmed by a doctor, but considering the last time they stuck needles into my back to confirm what my allergies were, I don't really want this allergy confirmed. But why fruit skin? I like apples and peaches and nectarines. Why can't I just eat them and enjoy them in peace? If I'm gonna be allergic to some sort of food, make me allergic to carrots and celery and stuff like that that literally makes me want to throw up. That way, when I'm at someone's house and they're like, would you like some carrots or celery? We decided to have something healthy for dinner for some unknown pathetic reason. I mean, who really wants food that actually tastes good when you have the glorious opportunity to be healthy? And I'll say, I'm so sorry to decline this delicious looking meal, but I'm allergic to carrots, celery, and everything else on this table. However, I'm not allergic to ice cream and tacos, so there's some random information that I don't expect you to do anything with. But sadly, I'm not allergic to carrots or celery, or mustard, or mushrooms, or anything I hate. But years ago, when I was in elementary school, I did have other allergies that pretty much drove me insane. So, there are many kinds of pollen out there, and I was allergic to pretty much all of them. For those special people who don't know what pollen is, if there are any of you like that, it's evil, annoying yellow stuff that comes out of stuff like flowers. I know this is so educational and it makes sense. I feel like flowers are very deceiving things. They're like, on the outside, we're pretty and harmless, and we make oxygen so people can breathe because we are just so caring towards the human race. But on the inside, we hate everyone, and we want everyone to suffer. We want everyone to breathe in our pollen and feel the pain, because we are just evil things in disguise. Also, we smell horrible. In case you couldn't tell, I don't really like flowers that much. My mom says that'll be a problem when I have a boyfriend one day. You know, I don't really like chocolate either. So here's a note to my future boyfriend. Good luck on Valentine's Day. It's fine, we don't need chocolate. We can just like go to 7-Eleven, get a Slurpee, and then go to Taco Bell and like go home and be introverts and watch a movie. This isn't even in the script, I'm getting so off topic. But anyway, as a little kid, this would cause sneezing and itchy eyes and just, it drove me insane, okay? It was annoying. And it got bad to the point to where my mom made the genius decision to give her child, who had a huge fear of needles, allergy shots. Now, was this the right decision? It probably was, but I didn't care. At that time, I would have rather had my tormenting allergies than go to the doctor twice a week for a shot. I was not okay with this. And I cried to my mom and I begged her to spare my life, but somehow we still ended up at the doctor's office the next day. My mom told me that if I was a good child, I would get to pick a toy out of the treasure box. What is the treasure box, you ask? Well, when we would lose a tooth, or when we were good little children in rough situations, we would get to pick something out of this box of magic. And by magic, I mean toys from the dollar store. When we got to the doctor's office, I hid in the bathroom. You know, I just needed some time to accept that this was the end. These were my last few moments of life. Was probably thinking something like, well, I've lived a long life. I'm in like 3rd grade now. I'm old and wise and my journey is coming to an end. I will never get to fulfill my life dreams. I'm never gonna be the NASCAR driver / basketball player who marries a chef so she doesn't have to cook when she's an adult. Let's take a moment to process how those were actually my dreams when I was a little kid. I'm sorry, I just questioned my way of thinking sometimes. Everything is at an end. But wait, what if it's not? What if I fight to survive? What if I change my destiny? If I stand my ground and fight, then I'll still have the chance to one day be the NASCAR driver / basketball player who marries a chef. This is not the end. My mom knocked on the door and told me it was my turn to get shots. So I had the courage to walk out and enter the room where our battle that the doctor had no clue of was going to take place. Also, here's something I should probably mention. This room was right next to the waiting room. It had a doorway, but there was no actual door separating it from the waiting room. And there was a large window between this room and the waiting room where people would check in. It was barely a separate room, so anything that happened in that room could be heard by everyone sitting in the waiting room, which was unfortunate. What makes this worse is that the doctor was super nice and did not deserve what I was about to put her through. She walked over to me and sweetly asked me to pull up my shirt sleeve because she was going to give me the shot on my arm. So, you know what I should have done? Pulled up my sleeve like an innocent, cooperative little angel and accepted that I was gonna die. But as you can tell by the title of this video, that's not what happened. Nope, instead I screamed and ran to the opposite side side of the room like some crazy child who had lost all their common sense, which was pretty much exactly what I was. She tried to calm me down, which wasn't working out too well, and my mom wasn't happy with me, to say the least. I fought and fought until I came to the realization that there was no way I was going to leave that building without a stupid shot in my arm. So I gave it a shot. I love adding puns in all my scripts. There's just something enjoyable about it. Anyway, I stopped fighting and I cried and surrendered after losing this tragic battle. And then she gave me the shot. And you know what? It didn't really hurt. Like, I realized the second it was over that everything I had just done to prevent this moment from coming was not worth it. And I just felt stupid and regretful of my not so great decisions. Before we left, the doctor gave me a sticker and a lollipop, which was not deserved in the slightest. If I could go back in time to that moment, I would take the sticker and the lollipop right out of my past self's hands and I would chuck them in a fire, which definitely isn't a psychotic thing to do. I discovered as we were leaving that my siblings heard everything and the whole waiting room probably thought I was being murdered. No, they probably actually thought I was just a really annoying little kid. And after all of this, I made the horrible mistake of asking my mom, do I get to pick something out of the treasure box? And her response to this was like, if you think I am going to reward you for fighting the doctor, screaming so loud that everyone in the whole building can hear, and making this a miserable experience, then you are dead. Did I say dead? I meant dead wrong. You are dead wrong! So I cried, because I genuinely believed I deserved something. Somehow. I don't really understand what my thought process was. To end this off on a happy note, I did come back twice a week for quite a while to get shots after that, and I was a cooperative little angel. And I got lollipops and stickers and magical dollar store toys, and everyone was happy and no one died. Yay! Thank you all so much for watching this video. It means the world. And honestly, I just want to take this moment to thank you all for your support, because hours and all-nighters of work goes into these videos, and the fact that you watch them means a lot to me. It seriously does, and you don't even know. Just thank you. And here is some fan art. Thank you so much. Again, I know I've said this a million times, but people who make fan art are amazing, okay? They're amazing. You're all amazing. The people who make fan art are like a special amazing. And it seriously makes my day. I know it's just a drawing to you, but to me it's like, it just brightens up my entire day. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. I have to go back and suffer through school now. Eat more tacos, bye!